Better Call Saul Season 2, Episode number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we here to next week's episode of Better Call Saul. Last week, we had the Season 2 premiere, and it was fantastic, man. Obviously, we got to see Jimmy stepping into that Saul life, if you will, a little bit more, falling back into slipping Jimmy. Last episode, he brought Kim along with him. She seemed to enjoy it, but by the end of the episode, I think he kind of had that realization that you can only do it for so long and so much, you know what I mean? And that's why at the end we see him go back to Davis and Maine. I think partly that, and also partly I feel like it was just because, you know, him and Kim had a little progression, if you will. I don't know if you call it progression in the relationship or just a little one night stand type situation, because they obviously got some type of feelings for each other, whether it's more so Jimmy for her or vice versa. But regardless, man, it was a great episode last week. We didn't get any of Chuck, right? We did get some at HHM. We got some at Howard, and we got to see at the end of the episode, like I said, Jimmy did end up going over to Davis and Maine, going to their law firm, joining it. He did flip the switch that said it needed to stay on the entire time. Nothing happened that we saw at the end of the last episode, but I think something did happen, and I hope we get to see it this week. So guys, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this episode. Chuck, is that them as kids? Damn, dude. No enough. Dude, it's so sad, man. Like, I was so happy last season when I saw them working together on the Rico case, and then the end of the episode, man, when it was revealed Chuck was kind of the mastermind, right, behind it all. So sad. Broke my heart damn near. Can't get it right, huh? The Jimmy stuff is affecting him, I bet, more and more. Howard.
Morning.
Yeah.
Delivery from McGill.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while. Thought I should come in and check in on you.
Davis and Maine are really pulling their weight.
They better. It's a complex case.
I don't think he knows Jimmy went there, huh?
Speaking of which, I have some news.
Is he gonna tell him?
He's working at Davis and Maine.
Doing what? Working as an attorney.
Even Howard's like, come on, dude, cut the shit.
He had his doubts, but he's giving Jimmy a chance. He had his own people doing client outreach, but every time they would talk to a Sandpiper resident, Jimmy's name would come up.
They're aware of his background at Davis and Maine, his education.
In the spirit of full disclosure, Cliff did talk to me beforehand. I didn't pull any punches. I tried to paint a complete picture, but I didn't stand in the way.
Like he did here.
Kim Wexler pushed for this. Hard.
Partner track?
I would, yeah.
Opportunity to be a partner there too.
It's great.
He's so mad.
Good for Jimmy.
What a oh, he's so mad.
You truly are missed. No pressure.
He's so mad that he can't control Jimmy's life. Bro, this motherfucker's gonna call Davis and Maine. He's gonna fucking call him, bro. He's so mad he can't control Jimmy's life no more. So mad. Wild. They're aware of his past and his schooling. Bro, he passed the same bar exam that you passed. Who cares what school he went to? You guys passed the same test. Like Howard's face when Chuck was saying that shit, like he was just like, come on, cut the shit, man. We're past it. Like I got so much respect for Howard now, man. You know what I mean? Like I shit on him early on in the show and I feel bad, but I got respect for him. He was trying to save their relationship. Yeah, you can say it's kind of fucked up and sad that he was kind of lying and keeping Chuck's secret, but like at the end of the day, he didn't want these two to have a ruined relationship. You know what I mean? He was essentially the bridge, holding up the shield, if you will, to keep them together, which is wild. And I guess Kim did end up pushing for him to go to Davis and Maine. Obviously, a lot of it was Jimmy, but partly Kim too.
Document review will be coordinated through HHM.
Of course.
I'm even thinking of looking, you know, my own place to buy.
In Santa Fe?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe someplace closer to Albuquerque since I'm going between the two so much.
Wants to move in with her.
But I'm thinking I definitely want some decent acreage. Get in touch with nature.
Horses. Come on, you could get horses. Oh, we should get one of those smokers. We could just barbecue for days.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Definitely. Gotta get a smoker.
Dude, you see the subtle like language change, dialogue change though? She went from talking about what Jimmy should do, you should get horses, this and that, to we should get a smoker. You know what I mean? That relationship is there. Just give in. World's second
Just
best
keeping
lawyer.
it real. Come on. Second is still very, very good.
Does he carry that around in Breaking Bad? They always have little subtle details. And yes, I know I missed Ken last episode, man. One might say it's official or semi-official. Yeah, last episode, man, Ken wins. He looked familiar, but I wasn't sure until you guys mentioned it in the comments. I know there's a few other details, man.
It's got all leather interior, heated
Look at her,
seats
she's
for
pissed.
those cold desert mornings. This must be what heaven looks like.
Thôi, đủ rồi. Vào làm việc đi.
So come on, get back to work.
Forego the tears and just say, till we meet again.
Damn, officially gone. I'm happy for Saul. For Jimmy. Doesn't even fit. I hate when that shit happens, man. The camera shots. I love it. Earthquake. Motherfucker felt the earth shake when he came. He doesn't know Mike works here, right? He's just showing up here probably for his court case. Yep.
Hey!
Mike's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Why don't you pull around over there? We'll have a little talk.
Dude, I thought an earthquake for a second, but it's just fucking boy in his Humvee. Oh my God.
If you must know, I was robbed. Somebody broke into my house and stole my property.
He knows what happened.
Drugs.
Yeah, but obviously I didn't tell the cops that. I'm not stupid.
You've already spoken to them.
It's my baseball cards I need back.
His face.
Your baseball cards.
Just because I occasionally sell some pharmaceuticals, I no longer have a right to protection from crime? And I was very careful when I talked to them. I mean, they have no idea about my other business.
They literally found your hiding spot.
No, no, no. I am getting those back. I will take the risk.
No, you won't. Because then you'll be putting my well-being at risk.
I have to. Those cards, some of them were my dad's. And I am getting them back.
Mike's gonna get him back for him. Damn, dude.
I'll find your cards.
Sir, is that something you do?
Dude, this actor is great. What a great scene. I love that, man. That's so damn good. Dude, this is such a nice office, bro. This is way better than HHM. At least for me, anyway. It's got a different vibe to it. I love it.
I might have found something in the initial disclosures.
Oh, yeah?
Schweikert and Coakley keep referring to the optional allowance program. But I checked a number of residents' contracts, not a single one has opted out, which makes me think it's more of a mandatory financial arrangement.
And you're thinking that's a failure to state a claim that they filed in their answer?
They keep saying it's optional, thereby voluntary. I think we can counter that. If opting in is a requirement for residency, which it sure seems to be, well, their voluntary claims don't hold water.
Might be onto something here. Nice work, Jimmy.
He's even scared to bring up stuff like that just because he's questioning himself as a lawyer and whatnot because of how he's treated or how he's been treated. He doesn't realize he is a good lawyer.
Ignacio, mijo!
Oh, shit! Our boy Nacho! He does his research. Oh, dude, this show is great. Nacho can't fucking believe this shit. Mike is so damn good.
Get a new car.
Yeah? Well, it has a sentimental value.
Yep, just like the cards.
Cheaper might be better. Well, show me what you'd pick.
Good business. Good. He's a good man, man. You know what I mean? Because he could have easily just said fuck it and took his money.
I'm sorry, senor. My son, he will help you.
That's his son, dude. He could have easily said fuck it and took his money, but he wants him to be happy with the work. Like, that's a good man right there. He said, don't upsell him.
How'd you find me? Why are you here?
Baseball cards. Now, I'm sure those baseball cards look like an easy way to make a few extra bucks off that idiot. Teach him a lesson, too. But you underestimated just how big an idiot you were dealing with.
No, I'm pretty aware.
But I think what we have here now is a carrot and stick situation. I'm not here to threaten your family. And the name of the stick is Tuco Salamanca.
Ooh.
Now,
you gonna tell him
you
that
don't
he's
play
buying pills?
ball, so to speak, and Tuco finds out about your little side business.
That's right, because he knew he wasn't supposed to be doing it. That's so good, man. Mike, he did his research prior to all of this, man. He probably already knew where he worked, his family, all that shit. He already knew about Tuco, obviously. Mike, like, Price doesn't realize the quality person he got for what he was paying, man. He's lucky he got Mike, because that boy would be in prison right now getting tossed if it wasn't for Mike.
And you got to go with the premium gas. I know it seems like a scam,
oh, he's
but it
giving
makes
him the
a
Hummer.
huge difference.
That's how he's netting 60.
I'll make sure the boys at the chop shop are real gentle with her.
Chop shop. He's like, oh no.
Wait, well, why? No.
Dude.
You think I'd be caught dead driving that thing?
Dude. Price is just, he's something, man. Just be happy you got your fucking cards back. So is Mike gonna take the 10K then?
We good?
Yeah, that looks like everyone. Yeah, they're here. Looks like everyone's here.
Like a little kid, dude. I get it though. Sentimental value is important and whatnot.
Our business is concluded.
He said, don't ever contact me again. You don't know me. Dude had a good thing going and ruined it for $1,500 to save that, not to pay Mike.
She keeps all of her paperwork in, she keeps it.
I'm sorry, excuse me, Jimmy. I'm gonna need everybody's phone, key fobs, and electronics.
Damn, he knows Chuck's here. Shit. This is the first time they've seen each other too since what happened. Like, bro, Chuck really just like, he doesn't want to see Jimmy succeed, man.
Chuck.
Damn.
Welcome. Please, have a seat.
Don't mind me.
Hey, everybody.
Everyone knows the situation at this point, I think, right?
Getting documents from some of the clients. We definitely have some pack rats. God bless them. I was visiting Mrs. Gustorf at Sandpiper Santa Fe, and I spent the whole afternoon. We've got copies of this woman's monthly statements going back to March 1997. So it might be a little labor intensive, but our clients will always be our best resource. Plus, they have ribbon candy.
Chuck's like, damn, it didn't work. Nice to see, you know, little touch from Kim calmed him down and helped him focus again. She's like his support system.
What are you doing here?
My name is on the building.
So great to have you here. If you need anything, I'll be in my office.
Howard's like, I'm out.
Why are you here?
To bear witness.
To see him fail. Dude wants to see his own fucking brother fail, man. What a piece of shit.
You still morally flexible? If so, I might have a job for you.
Oh, he's gonna help Price.
Where and when?
Yep, see, he's willing to do the scummy shit. All to say a fuck you to his brother, man. And people in the comments are like, well, you see how he turned out in Breaking Bad, so Chuck was kind of right. But you realize how big of an influence that event had on his life? The reason he went down this path again is because of that event. So you can't really say Chuck was right when he influenced it.
Yeah, you know, it's fine. Yeah, there's no need to...
No, it's just standard procedure.
You know, my uncle had a Thai Cobb tobacco card.
Trying
Kept
to
that
play
thing behind
friendly.
6 inches of glass.
As I was trying to say, it's no longer an issue. I found them.
So you found the cards?
You know, it's fine. It is. I ought to get out of your hair.
You can have some coffee. I'll finish up with the detectives here.
You call him Dan? Is that his real name?
He's being evasive because it's a sensitive subject, very delicate, and of no concern to law enforcement. It's between Mr. Wormald and his art patron. Mr. Wormald provides art in exchange for this gentleman's generous, we'll call it patronage.
Digital media.
He made videos for the man.
Damn.
What kind of videos?
Private videos of an artistic nature.
Artistic.
Technically, they would be categorized as fetish videos, but nothing illegal. Just a man, a fully clothed man, I might add, just all by himself.
Doing what?
Yeah, come on, man. What?
Squat cobbler. You know what squat cobbler is.
No, I don't know what a squat cobbler
No,
is.
me neither. What is it?
Oh no, is this like a Chicago sunroof kind of?
Boston cream splat.
Oi!
Seriously? Simple Simon the Ass Man. Dutch apple ass. Guys, am I not speaking English here? He sits in a pie and he wiggles around. Maybe it's like Hellman's mayonnaise. It has a different name west of the Rockies. I don't know. But technically, he does a crybaby squat. So there's tiers, which makes it more specialized. Not all pie sitters cry. But
You got to be shitting us.
yeah, like I would make this up.
It's made up on the fly. They're like, do we buy this? Could he make something up that crazy?
You're going to have to make a video.
Damn, they want to see it. Oh no, that is tough. This was Jimmy's first time doing some scummy shit lawyer-wise, really, huh? Dude, I mean, he saved him, right? He saved his ass. Quite literally, no pun intended.
How the hell did you come up with that? If you gave me a million
University
years,
of
I still
American
would not
Samoa.
have come up with that.
The muse.
Where he
She
went.
speaks through me. I am but a humble vessel. Well, to be fair, I think it was the video that clinched it.
What video?
He's gonna show it to her.
Wait, you actually made a video?
I gotta say, in the end, old Dan really committed. I believed the tears.
Because they were real tears.
You fabricated evidence?
I made a
Damn.
video. Not exactly evidence.
You used it to exonerate a client. You used falsified evidence to exonerate a client.
He ain't gonna like this.
It was off the clock. It was totally my own thing.
Why?
It's a fuck you to Chuck.
Why would you risk the best job you've ever had for some pro bono case?
I was doing a favor for a friend.
Risking disbarment? That's some friend.
I didn't see you complaining when Ken the douchebag paid our bar bill the other night. No, that was a little bit of rule breaking right there. And if I remember correctly, you liked it a lot.
That is so not the same thing. What is the point?
Chuck. Did she put it together?
I cannot hear about this sort of thing ever again, okay?
You won't.
I wonder if she put it together that it was about Chuck or not. She obviously knows why Chuck didn't want him at the firm, so I wonder if she had to have put it together that it's because of Chuck, right? Because Chuck had come in that same day, man. Damn. Better Call Saul, Season 2, Episode 2 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. What an episode, dude. This was such a damn good one. It's just cool seeing the pieces of the puzzle, or pieces of the pie, rather, right? Falling into place, man. It's cool to see. But Mike, he handles his shit. You know what I mean? He fucking Dan Price, whatever you want to call him, does not realize the level of dude he hired for the job for that price, man. Mike was doing it for a deal, and he told him that at the start, and he didn't believe him, but sure enough, Mike fixed it all in the end. And it's crazy because he pulled out that wild card, the Tuco card, because he knows, since he did his research, that Nacho didn't, want Tuco finding out, because this was all on the side, bro. And Nacho would be scared of Tuco. Like him and, like, when we've only seen them interact in, the first two episodes, Nacho and Tuco, or even just the second episode. And it seems like he has some respect for Nacho, for sure, because Nacho was the one who kind of stepped up and stopped him. But obviously Tuco's still above him, for that matter, right? regardless though, that was awesome to see, you know, Mike coming into his place of business, knowing where he was at and everything. So nonchalant too. I love it, dude. That was probably my favorite scene in the entire episode. I just love that, man. And then seeing like Chuck really came down just because he wants to see Jimmy fail. Like, he really sat there and said to bear witness. He wants to see him fail so bad. Like, what a piece of shit brother, man. And I talked about it during the episode, but so many people in the not so many people, some people in the comments are like, well, you know, Chuck is kind of right because look at how Jimmy turned out in Breaking Bad. And it's like, bro, do you realize what Chuck did? The effect that it had on Jimmy is what made him into that. Like, he is essentially the monster he created, right? Like, now Slip and Jimmy, like, even the ending of this episode here is a perfect example. Like, Jimmy, yeah, he was running his scams and stuff, but he wasn't really doing anything wrong once with the law, you know, lawyer wise. Same thing like with Kim. He said he was trying to compare the two, and Kim's like, that's completely different. It's not the same thing. And it's like, Jimmy was good and stuff up until that point when Chuck revealed that he was, or when Jimmy rather found out that Chuck was the one who betrayed him. And it's like, ever since then, now it's leaking more and more into his lawyer life because it's literally like a fuck you to Chuck, essentially. You know what I mean? And I mean, like, I get Jimmy, he likes doing the scams and stuff, and he's like, it's not holding me back no more. But if like that moment in his life affected his future so much, like, had he never had that moment, let's go down a alternate pathway, so to speak, a different universe. Say he worked in the mailroom like he did, but rather than, you know, Chuck acting, you know, surprised and not wanting to hire him as a lawyer when he found out he passed the bar, say he was happy for him, he was supported, he hired him as a lawyer, not as a partner or anything, but as a lawyer doing some low end cases, and he built his way up and up and up and up into the company and eventually maybe became a partner. He 100% would not have gone down the route he did in Breaking Bad and ended up being Saul. I guarantee you it, man. Like, that event with Chuck changed the trajectory of his life so much, so you can't really say that Chuck is right if Chuck is the one essentially who caused it, you know? And it's like, like, he's an adult and stuff, but still, like, that's some trauma, man. You know, like, think about all the shit he was doing. This is his brother, and to find out your own brother just wants to see you fail and has been the one holding you down and back, especially like with Howard, man. Like, I was giving hate to Howard, Jimmy was giving hate to Howard, and this whole time Howard did not want to do it. He was trying to protect them, protect their relationship. You see how chill Howard is with him now, you know what I mean, and how happy he is for him, and how much how they interact now as opposed to before. It's crazy, man. But fantastic stuff. I'm loving the show. It's fantastic. Again, people say the show starts out slow. People said, like, some people in the comments are saying season 2 is the worst of the show, but it's still good. I'm gonna be honest, this shit is great. Episode 2, even better than the first episode, man. I love all the stuff going on right now. This little thing he did with Price, with Dan, was kind of his first Saul moment as a lawyer, right? Like, I'm trying to think back throughout this show, and we haven't really ever seen him do any scummy shit as a lawyer. I mean, I guess he was, at the start of the show, he was going to run the scam with the 2 kids, so you could argue that. But I mean, he was going to do that to get the clients, so it's like kind of, and it didn't end up working out. So I mean, like, this was kind of his real first experience doing it a little bit, but still, not only that, but fabricating evidence and stuff too. So regardless, man, fantastic episode. Excited to see what we have in store for the next ones. But guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out? Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel? I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Your guys' support is much appreciated. If you guys haven't already and you do want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get early access to a bunch of videos, up to 2, sometimes even 3 weeks in advance, full-length reactions, and you get to participate in polls to help decide what we do and what we react to on the channel. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.